Ranking the best defensive playbooks in Madden 24. We are back here going over defensive playbooks. Yesterday went over offense. Today we're going to be doing defense. And we're going to get it started right here with the alt 4-3 playbook. And the nickel set has 3-3 over and wide. Also has B-Nog and dime normal as well. I think this is a pretty solid defensive playbook. For me, it's either B or C. Honestly, I'm going to put it B. I don't mind it. I think it is really solid. After that, we get the base 3-4. Also has 3-3. This time has 2-4 double A gap and 2-4. Has a nice blitzing set and like dollar as well. Has 3-4 bear and some other 3-4 sets as well. For me, I'm going to put it a tier below the 4-3 one though. And now we get the base 4-6 right here. This is probably the best defensive playbook in the game. From a nickel set, you can go from 3-3 to 3-3 cub to get as many safeties on the field, since linebackers still kind of, specifically in Ultimate Team 1, the linebackers have a 10% reduction rate. That's not really the reason why I think linebackers are bad though in Ultimate Team. For the most part, besides Manti Te'o, every other linebacker just isn't statted as good as the top end safeties. And also you get some heavier sets to stop the run, like 4-4 split. You could potentially run the 4-6 speed package as well. I just think overall this is probably the best defensive playbook. After that, we get the cover 2 playbook. I think it's kind of a combination between 4-3 and 3-4. And it probably has the least amount of stuff in it compared to the two. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and put it D tier. It really just doesn't have a lot of formations in it. After that, we get the multiple defense. It's really only missing one formation from 4-6. There's some reasons to run multiple too, because the 5-2 can be a good goal line set as well. I'm going to put it S tier with 4-6. I do like 4-6 a little bit more. And you can do the same thing in multiple, go from 3-3 to 3-3-5 wide and have safeties on the field. Multiple is just missing B-Nog or big nickel that 4-6 has. So that's why I like 4-6 a little bit more, but I could see you going either way. Multiple does offer you some things that 4-6 doesn't, and vice versa. All right, so now we get the 49ers first right here. This and the Houston Texans are the exact same defensive playbook. Offers you 6-1 double mug, some pretty good heavy blitz stuff. I don't think it's like trash. I'm gonna go ahead and put it C tier. Just feel like it does offer you a little bit more than the cover 2 defense. And now we get the Bears defense. The Bears defense pretty much has all those formations like 6-1 double mug, nickel over. Also offers you B-Nog, the big nickel over G. And for me, that's good enough to get them in the B tier, man. And the Bengals have pretty much the same playbook as the 49ers and the Texans. Really the only difference is the fact that their dollar is 3-2 mug compared to just regular dollar. So yeah, for me, Bengals going on the same tier. Now we get the Bills defense. This one I think is actually pretty bad. It gives you 2-4 double mug, gives you 3-3-5 wide and 3-3-5 will. I just really don't think it offers you much. And actually I lied. They have like 6-1 and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put it D tier. We might not have an F tier defensive playbook. Now we get the Broncos right here. Offers you 2-4-5 odd. I don't think is great. 2-4 double mug. It does have 1-4-6 as well. I think this is another D tier playbook. I just don't think 2-4-5 odd is that good this year. I don't think you can stop the run out of it. And the Cleveland Browns playbook is essentially just like the Browns playbook. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the same tier. And now we get the Tampa Bay Bucks playbook. So their offense got completely gutted. Their defense actually stayed the same though. One of the better audibles is going from 2-4-5 odd to 3-3-5 cub, which you can get safeties on the field with that. And also they have things like double mug. They have 2-3-6 will as well. I really like this playbook. For me, this is going to be an A tier playbook. I think when 2-4-5 odd is really good, it's S, but right now I'm just going to lean A. After that, we get the Cardinals playbook. They have 6-1. They have 3-3 cub. I don't really think this is a great playbook though. For me, this is going to be D tier. One of the worst 6-1s we're going to see. And yeah, I just don't think we'll have a F tier defensive playbook. So I'm just going to get rid of that tier. And the Chargers playbook is very similar to the Cardinals. They do have 1-4-6 and 2-3 in their dime set, but for the most part, I just think it's right along here. Now we get the Kansas City Chiefs defense. The Kansas City Chiefs defense is S tier if you can't get these playbooks. It's still really good though. It has B-Nog, it has that regular 3-3. It also has dollar as well. I think it's top end of A, and the reason it's not S tier for me anymore is because just the alt playbooks, we can get them in Ultimate Team, and I don't really think there's a reason to run Kansas City over the alt playbooks. I mean, I guess they do have 6-1 and they don't think the alt playbooks all in all are better. After that, we get the Colts playbook, which is very similar to the Bears, and I'm just gonna put them right by each other. Has nickel over, nickel wide, double mug, gets B-Nog and also dime rush as well. So I think it's right along here with the Bears. Now we get Commanders right here. This is probably the best double mug book in the game, and the reason I say that is just the other things that's around it. You get 3-3 cub, you get nickel over, you get nickel wide as well. I like this defensive playbook. You also get dollar. For me, it's gonna be in the A tier. After that, we get the Cowboys playbook. I think this is a little bit worse than the Commanders, and that's just because I prefer like the linemen with their hands in their dirt more than like standing up when we look at like 2-4 double mug compared to regular double mug. For me, it's B tier though. I don't think it's that bad. And I can literally say the same thing about the Dolphins playbook. They have 6-1 even this time. They again have the same double mug as the Cowboys. Again, I just think it's kind of a worse Commanders, and it's like top in a B for me because they do have 3-3 Cub. Now we get the Eagles defense that is very similar to like the Browns, the Bengals that we already covered. The Falcons and the Dolphins have very similar defensive playbooks. They are just missing 6-1. So for me, they are also going to be in the C tier. Now we get the Giants playbook. I actually think this playbook is really interesting. Has 3-3-5 odd. The first time we covered that defense so far, and also has 3-3 Cub. It has some really good formations that are a little bit unique. I'm willing to put it either B or like bottom end of A. I think we'll cover a better 3-3-5 odd book, but I like this playbook, man. It is not bad. I think the Jags and the Bucks have such similar playbooks. I'm going to put them right by each other. Again, 2-4-5 odd, the 3-3 Cub, and also the double mug, the 2-3 and dime as well. I think these two books are very similar. Right after that, we get the Jets. The Jets just have like what the Bengals, Browns, and Eagles have, but they also have 6-1 on top of it. I think they're more similar to like the Colts and the Bears, so I'm gonna put them B. And now we get the Lions right here. The Lions have 3-3 Cub, 2-4 double mug. So they have some pretty decent formations, but I think they're more along the lines of like a C tier playbook. And the Packers basically have the same playbook as the Lions, just with dime sugar weak on top of it. So I'm just going to put them again in the C tier. The Panthers have 4-3 even 6-1, have 3-3 Cub, and some decent like dime or like dollar stuff. For me, they're just going C though. I don't think they're as good of a playbook as anyone in B. Now we get the Patriots again, have that 4-3 even 6-1. This time has 3-3-5 odd, and also has some pretty good like dollar dime stuff. For me, the Patriots playbook, again, really interesting. Kind of like what I was saying about the Giants. I think they are like top in the B, maybe could see them A. The Raiders this time have the 6-1 even, have 3-3 Cub, 3-3-5 odd, 2-4 double mug, and some good dollar stuff as well. For me, the Raiders going right by the Patriots and Giants in this B tier. Now the Rams again have that 4-3 even 6-1, have 3-3 Cub, and some decent like dollar dime stuff. For me, once again, they're going in the C tier though, very similar to like the Lions and the Packers. Now we get the Ravens playbook right here. If you are not running like the 3-3 to 3-3-5 wide, I think Ravens is probably your best bet. You want to be a little bit different on defense. For me, they're like a top end of A tier playbook, just because if you don't want to run like what the meta is on defense, Ravens offer you pretty much everything else. Offer you nickel, triple, 3-3-5 odd, some pretty good dime formations with some good contains as well. I really like this Ravens defensive playbook. Maybe it is S, maybe it is, but for me, I'm going to lean top end of A. And again, I'm not saying it's bad. It's literally my number 3 playbook right now. Now we get the Saints, which is basically a carbon copy of like Bengals and Browns as well. Now we get the Seattle Seahawks playbook right here. This right here is going to be the final playbook for me that is an S tier. The Seahawks have a ton of good 3-4 stuff, which I really didn't talk about a lot in this video. I don't think that is like the meta or really that great this year, but if you do want to run that, the Seahawks offer you that. Also, they offer you the audible that multiple and 4-6 does, 3-3 to 3-3 Cub. And on top of that, they offer you 2-4 double mug as well, something a little bit different than multiple and 4-6. So I really like the Seahawks defense. After that, we get the Steelers. I think it's a tier worse than the Ravens. Offers you some unique stuff like nickel triple in 2-4-5 double mug, 140, decent playbook. After that, we get the Titans with 2-4 double mug, 3-3 Cub, and some decent dollar stuff. For me, once again, right along the lines of like all these playbooks. All these playbooks are very similar in my opinion. And last but not least, we get the Minnesota Vikings with 3-3 Cub, 3-3-5 odd, some pretty good dime and nickel stuff as well. For me, it's going right in this B tier, very similar to like Patriots, Giants, Raiders that we already covered. Now there is one mistake I made. The Jets playbook should be right here by 49ers and Texans. I kind of missed on that. Literally, they are the exact same playbook and I just didn't catch it. But yeah, I'm gonna put the Jets literally by the Niners and Texans. And yeah, y'all, this has been my thoughts on defensive playbooks in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What playbook are you rocking? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with all the best things in Madden. Now, if you guys want to see me use these playbooks live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here because I rank the best offensive playbooks in Madden 24.